feeling your mind isn't entirely your own? Well, the philosopher Max Stirner thought so. He believed that for most of us, our minds are like a haunted house, just filled with ghosts we never invited. So, you know what? Let's go ghost hunting.
I mean, really think about it for a second. Have you ever felt, well, controlled by an idea? You know, like a sense of duty, or a moral rule, or some big political belief that just demands your loyalty, even when it doesn't quite sit right with you? If you just answered yes, Stirner would say you're probably haunted.
And Stirner, well, he didn't mince words. He put it this bluntly. He looked around and saw people everywhere being driven by these wheels in the head. These big, powerful ideas just spinning away, basically dictating their entire lives. It's a funny image for sure, but his diagnosis was dead serious.
He argued that most of us are living in a kind of mental madhouse. We walk around thinking we're free, but in reality, we're slaves to these invisible forces, these huge, abstract ideas that have just set up camp right inside our minds.
So, what exactly are these ghosts? Stirner came up with a fantastic name for them: spooks. He also called them fixed ideas, and he was convinced they're the invisible puppet masters pulling all of our strings.
And his definition is actually incredibly simple. See, a spook isn't just any old idea. It's an idea that has completely flipped the script. Instead of you controlling it, the idea now controls you. It's become your master.
And that's the absolute key difference, right there. A healthy idea, that's a tool. You pick it up, you use it, and hey, if it stops working for you, you can change it or even just toss it out. But a spook is a master. It becomes sacred, untouchable. You're not allowed to question it. And you end up serving its interests, not your own.
And boy, are these spooks everywhere. Stirner pointed to some of the biggest ones out there. Huge, abstract concepts like morality, the state, or even humanity itself. And any good cause that demands you sacrifice yourself for it, that's a potential spook. An ideal that's somehow become more important than the actual people it's supposed to be helping.
So, how in the world do you perform this mental exorcism? Well, Stirner's solution isn't about finding a better spook to serve. Nope. It's about stopping the service altogether. And you do that by recognizing what you truly are, the unique. It's all about reclaiming what he called your ownness. Think about that spook, the idea of man or humanity. It's this abstract ideal that tells you what a person should be. You're constantly being measured against it, and let's be honest, you're always going to fall short. But the unique, that isn't an ideal at all. It's the concrete, living, breathing reality of you, right here, right now. It's not about what you should be, it's simply what you are.
Now this is maybe the most crucial part, so listen up. The unique is not another concept you're supposed to believe in. Because if it were, it would just become another spook, right? No, instead it's just a name. It's a pointer. It points to the real you that exists beyond any label, beyond any definition. You are, in a word, unutterable.
Okay, but wait. If we all become these uniques, these masters of our own minds, does that mean we all have to live in total isolation? No, not at all. Stirner actually imagined a whole new way for free individuals to interact with each other. He called it the union of egoists.
And the difference here is everything. A society or a state, that's a sacred spook. You're born into it, it demands your duty, and ultimately it consumes you for its own goals. But a union of egoists, that's your creation. It's a tool that you use for your benefit. You don't serve it, it serves you. As Stirner put it, society consumes you, but you consume the union.
Stirner actually used this beautifully simple example to explain it. Just think about kids playing. They get together voluntarily, right? For mutual enjoyment. There are no sacred duties, no lifelong obligations, and the second it stops being fun or doesn't serve their interests anymore, they just walk away. That, right there, is a union of egoists in its purest form.
So, why does any of this ghost hunting actually matter today? What's the point of digging up all these spooks? For Stirner, it all comes down to one single, really powerful idea.
The goal is ownness. It's this idea of radical autonomy. It's the state of being your own person, the master of yourself, where your thoughts, your beliefs, and your actions, they all truly serve you, instead of the other way around. It's about taking back the keys to your own mind.
Which brings us right back to you. After hearing all this, just take a second. What ideas in your life have become totally sacred? What beliefs do you serve without even questioning them? What spooks might be rattling around in your head?
Let's end on this powerful quote from Stirner. It's basically the spook hunter's creed. It's not about having no beliefs at all, it's about refusing to be a slave to them. It's a call to action, really, to make sure that you are always the master